I'm going to continue, and we're going to get into everything that y'all was discussing about, like, being open to receive and stuff like that. Okay? So, you are an extension of your bloodline and the women who came before you. And the access that we have to truly create a soft life, one where you don't wear your struggle as a badge of honor and really ascend your lineage, is something that I am immensely grateful for and do not take lightly at all. Like, at all. Like, the way that you can ascend your bloodline right now, like, if you continue to pass down, like, generational lack, then that's just on you, because we have every opportunity to do what the women who came before us wasn't able to pass down to us. So yeah, it's truly a privilege and an honor. Like, when we think of privilege, we put like this image towards it, but like all of us are privileged. Genuinely.
Life is a privilege.
Yes. So when you start to package your experience, your voice, your knowledge, your gifts, it not only impacts you, but it's a rippling effect of longevity on your family and the people around you. And it's also ascending how you rest and receive extreme amounts of abundance. Because I'm not talking about like making, of course you're gonna start out like this. I'm not talking about making like a few $100s, I'm talking about making like 10,000 plus a month, 100K plus a month, like aiming for that, literally aiming for the stars, because it can be done, and you just have to apply yourself, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to stay connected to what your heart is telling you to do. So yeah, because you're going to create something that is going to work around the clock for you while you're resting. Literally, like sometimes while I'm like just chilling, or like while I'm in rehearsal or whatever the case may be, I'll just like get sales on my phone. And it's from a product. First of all, it's from a product that I didn't even make, because I had bought the blueprint and I rebranded it myself, and I like added my own little stuff in there. And I also added a feminine sales playbook that I actually wrote up myself. But yeah, so it goes into like how to sell femininely, because sales is seen as like a male industry, but honestly women have the upper hand, because we have, like, bro, all you have to do is use your beauty. Like, you can persuade anybody with just the way you look. So like, it's no reason why any woman should really be broke.
And you don't gotta be all aggressive how the men are. Like,
absolutely not. And I talk about that all the time.
Say anything you look cute. They look like.
No, seriously, and just have confidence in yourself and assume to sell.
Oh, the cauliflower's gone.
Oh
yeah.
That was good.
You were looking at it like you were weird.
So
I understand now.
okay, now we're getting into the inner work, y'all. So we're gonna start to talk about the nervous system, because that is what is going to allow you to be able to open yourself up to receive more. So your nervous system is basically your body being able to communicate whether or not it's safe. So you have alarms that'll go off if there's perceived danger or something that feels unsafe. And sometimes these alarms can go off even if it's just something different or new. It might be something that you're consciously wanting to do, but it's just new, and your nervous system feels like unsafe. So it's going to stop you from pursuing that. So anyone who is expanding to that next level of income or abundance or love opportunities, whatever it is, you're stepping out of that zone of familiarity, which is why you feel like anxious, scared, whatever the case may be. And yeah, so you're stepping out of that zone of familiarity and your comfort zone, and your nervous system will try to use as many different ways and nuances to push the brakes or slow you down. And you have to be aware of these things, because sometimes we can just think like, oh, this is just how I am, like I just can't be consistent, I just can't do this. But you have to be able to understand when your body is like reacting to something that's just new, and then you could bypass that. So it's going to try to push the brakes on you, or try to slow you down, or it's going to like sound an alarm because something is different or it's new, and it's basically like viewing it as this like unsafe. but you consciously know that it's safe, like it's something that you actually want to do. And this is like, I think it's biology or something like that.
Yes.
And a lot of people aren't really aware of their biology, so they're just thinking like, oh, I can't do it, you know. Your nervous system's only concern is your safety. It doesn't care about your happiness. It doesn't care if what you're doing is going to make you richer. It doesn't care if you are fully equipped to go ahead and do it. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just making sure that you're safe, and it's making sure that you're safe based upon like things that you've already went through. And a previous experience can never predict a new experience. So if you're thinking that you can like predict what's going to happen if you start posting content more or whatever, like you're never going to know until you actually do it. Like, your previous experience will never predict that for you. So we're going to talk about how it shows up in the body. So when you are regulated and you feel safe to receive and to be open to receive more, you feel connected, you feel calm, you feel well resourced and very flowy, like you feel like you're in flow. Your body feels relaxed, your heart and your mind feels like they're in coherence, like you don't feel like basically what you were saying about you like wanting to like step out of love with a person, it's like your heart is still connected to that, although your mind is telling you, you know, move a different way. Or maybe vice versa. And to know how, wait, what am I saying? Oh, this is, okay, so to feel regulated and safe, your heart and your mind are going to be in coherence. So like, your heart and your mind are going to be on the same page. And that's how you know that you are, you know, you're regulated and you feel good to receive more. You're able to be present without constantly like drifting off and going into like other things and stuff like that. And you're able to receive it and it feels safe. You're able to receive the present moment and it feels safe. How it shows up in your body when you're unregulated, unsafe, when you're in survival mode, is your conscious mind knows what it wants, but your body is like, hold on, this is different, I don't know. It's that out of coherence thing. Yeah.
My nervous system is shot.
Yeah. We're gonna do it.
It'll
Like, that's literally how I feel. Though. Like,
do better.
and I'm like, what's wrong?
Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong with you. You just have to do the inner work to get it back into coherence. Nothing is wrong with you. It's a natural thing for you to go out of alignment sometimes.
That's what I
and
keep
feel out of. Yeah, and like now that you're aware of this information, you can actually do something different. So when it's unregulated, you can go into freeze response, and I'm gonna go into like freeze response and then like fawn response, so you can like see what that looks like, so you can catch yourself when it comes up. So freeze response.
What was the other one?
Fawn. Yeah, and then you have flight too.
Yeah.
Freeze or flight, fight or flight.
Earlier today,
Oh, for real? Yes, I just love how everything is like
Everything is aligned.
in alignment, bro.
I'm telling you.
And then you have flight, which is like running and like shrinking back into like what you already know. Like, okay, never mind, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Yes.
Yes. I was just literally thinking that. Like, you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because life is uncomfortable.
Yes. So, so this is all the nervous system work that we do in Divine Feminine Magnetism, which is a self-paced program that I created, that I call Divine Feminine Magnetism, Energetic Perfume. All of y'all have been to my classes before.
Yes.
I think the last class that you were at, I didn't like curate the energetic perfume thing yet, but basically your energetic perfume is the energy that you are radiating within your auric field. The energy you are radiating within your auric field and how that is like reflecting back to you. So like when you walk into a room and you're just kind of like to yourself, like your energetic perfume is smelling like insecure, or like you're smelling like,
I think we did actually. Because I do remember Mommy giving sorry on that thing. I do remember her giving her whole like. I remember that because I haven't seen intensity in a while, and she we went around and like sharing what like affirmations about ourselves.
Yeah.
You had me into the beauty in my darkness class. That was like my second class.
It was a while, yeah.
I started doing
Because me and
energetic
Shayla was in
perfume.
that class together. Yes. That was when we did the energetic perfume. It was me,
Yeah.
you, and the other girl. She had locks.
Specifically, yes.
Well,
I remember that. But yeah,
not you, but
yes, it felt along the same line.
yeah.
Yeah, it was along the same lines. It was like Keurig, I guess.
Yeah.
It was.
And we did the
Coming
song to
along.
Megan Thee Stallion, Bigger in Texas.
Yes.
I still kind of remember I still remember the choreo a little bit.
Yes. I definitely want to like reteach a
Yeah.
lot of
Mhm.
stuff. Like I got a lot of shit in the
I want
book.
you to.
Yes, for
Like,
sure.
I'm ready.
But yeah, this is like the nervous system work that I do within that program that I created, which is a digital product that I created from scratch. It's not something that I bought from anybody or and like rebranded or anything like that. And it has a lot of video trainings and like inner work and modules and stuff like that that are going to help you connect to your body. And I also included dance alchemy in it as well, so that you can actually feel into your body, because I like to do a lot of exercises where we use like affirmative thinking and speaking along with like dancing or like stretching, because like when you are fueling your mind with the right thoughts and you're also using your body as well, and like you're letting that settle into your body, like you feel the shift immediately, like immediately. And dance alchemy is something I created, so y'all ever hear anybody talking about dance alchemy? Came from me.
What you just said reminded me of theater. I was, cause like, I'm sorry, back in school, they in movement class, they used to tell us like, okay, think of a word or like think of something and then move like that word.
Yes.
Like, so what you just said, it reminded me of that.
Yes.
We should do that.
Yes, absolutely.
It's so
I'm gonna
good.
definitely expand on it more. Like, I'm definitely going to expand on it more. Because also, like, when I talk about dance alchemy, I thought that people wouldn't really like know what that meant, and they would just be like, oh, that's just some like spiritual shit, whatever. But like, people really be resonating when I talk about dance alchemy. So it's like, okay, and I'm really connected to it. So it's like, all right, bet, like, perfect, you know. So yeah, so it's a course that I created to open up and expand your capacity for more and to feel safe in your body to do so, while also rewiring your mind, because it's also an entirely different thing to like rewire your mind and to like change how you've been thinking from literally all of your life. Like, you have, wait, how old are y'all? 23?
23.
24?
25.
Yeah, so like you got like 23 to 25 years of mindset and thinking and operating, and like if you want to change your life, you have to literally change all of that. Like, you got to rewrite the story for yourself.
Yeah.
You got to rewrite the story for yourself, and you have to be open to receive that. Because like, it's one thing to just say affirmations. Like, people say affirmations all day, like, I love myself, blah, blah, but if you don't actually believe them, it means nothing. And if you're not actually embodying those things, like, feeling is your most potent power. And a lot of people want to cut their feelings off. They want to smoke their feelings away, drink their feelings away. You're literally cutting off your most powerful tool. So yeah, so let's get into these behaviors that come up when we like feel like we want to resist opening. So we have freeze and fawn, and these are like basically two sides of the same coin. And yeah, so with freeze, you're starting to expand, you're getting your momentum, things are going well, and you're increasing, things are going well, they're increasing, you're showing up consistently, you start to get really like far out of like your familiarity zone, like really far out of your comfort zone. Like, told you it's gonna get good. Okay, so like everything's going well, everything is flowing good, and like you start to like step real far out of like what you're usually like, where your nervous system is usually resting at, and the next thing you know, you just stop showing up, You stop posting. You get exhausted. You literally get exhausted. Like your body starts to get exhausted, and it basically starts to shut down, and it basically pulls the plug on your energy. That's freeze. Basically pulls the plug on your energy. It's kind of like that stop and start cycle where it's like you're constantly stopping and starting. Like you feel like you're constantly starting over, and it's because your body is going through that like freeze cycle or whatever. And unawareness of this will make you just be like, oh, I just can't be consistent. And you'll get nervous to try again because of your previous experience where it's like, I'm gonna just stop anyway, so it's just like, what's the point, you know? And then you start to develop these secondary limiting beliefs where it's like, these things are literally just coming from you stepping outside of your comfort zone. You have to be able to rest there long enough for it to start to feel comfortable. It's gonna feel uncomfortable a little bit, but you literally gotta gaslight yourself to success. Like you gotta make yourself feel like this is comfortable. This is my new life. Like if you are saying that, you know, you want to create more content, you want to start getting paid from your content and stuff like that, you're posting consistently, you have to make that your reality. You have to shift from wanting it to actually having it, because that's the only thing that's creating distance, is you constantly coming from the place of like wanting it and putting it far away from you. So when you don't have this awareness, you start coming up with these secondary beliefs, and you want to just stop, because like mentally you want to do it, but like it's like physically you're like unable to do it because you just settled into the uncomfortability of like stepping out so far. And then we have and like these behaviors are coming up in effort to like keep you safe. And when you can understand that, then you can be like, okay, this is just my body trying to keep me safe. Okay, I'm actually safe, and I'm gonna tell you like a little like practice that you can do, like that'll help you regulate your nervous system like in the moment. So then we have fawn. So this is basically like when you like basically lay down and play dead. It's basically like so basically like you just lay down and play dead, so like the danger could go around you, and it's like you try to let it like bypass. You try to let those feelings, that uncomfortability bypass before you start taking action.
Bro. Like, no, I'm like having so many like flashbacks when you're saying these. Yeah. Same.
Like,
yeah.
Like when I take stress naps, when I take stress nap, look, I just don't want to think about my problems. I was like,
because I think someone told me that it was like there's a lot of shit going on in the world. They just and I was like,
you don't want to be awake.
Unfortunately, I wasn't thinking. I was like, you're late.
Yeah.
I really wasn't like.
That makes sense that you were saying like you do that when you're stressed, because that means your nervous system is unregulated. And there are things that you can do to get yourself back into regulation and back into that connectivity and flow. And like there's been so many, like, because I used to do the same thing. Like I would just like take a nap, and I'm just like, all right, I cannot keep doing this. Like I genuinely can't keep doing this. Like I realize I got shit to do. I have goals. Like I want to do things. Like, you know. So like this is kind of what like catapulted me into this work, was like I was really tired of like being insecure and constantly feeling like I gotta like prove my worth and constantly like do all of this shit to like get to where I want to be. And it's like it's all just because my nervous system is unregulated. I have limiting beliefs. Like everything is just all over the place, and I wasn't really clear with what I wanted. Because also like you could say like, oh yeah, I want to make more money, but that's not enough. Like you need to actually have a definite what's it called? A definite desire. So like one of my desires, and I'm sharing this with you guys because once it happens, and I'm gonna help y'all do this shit too. But one of my desires is to start having 10K plus months. And I'm still working through like my nervous system and different limiting beliefs and stuff like that. I feel like I've rewired my brain to the point to where like I actually do believe in myself. I know that it's possible, and like I don't have those limited beliefs anymore where it's like I can't really do this, I'm not fit for this, I'm not really worthy of this.
Yeah.
It's just more so of like applying myself and just honestly just staying consistent. And like I feel like I've been doing good with staying consistent, but also I think another thing for me is like the clarity thing. Cause like I feel like all this freaking year I've been saying I'm trying to find clarity, and when you're unclear, basically all manifestation is having good aim. You have a desire, you know what you want, and you align yourself to get it. You align yourself and you embody, you take aligned action to get it. So like if I'm wanting to like post on YouTube or whatever, the aligned action that I'm going to take is to figure out what type of content do I want to post, what do I want to talk about, what am I truly passionate about, because also people try to jump onto something because they see other people doing it, but they're not truly connected to it, and they can't throw themselves wholeheartedly into it without like looking for somebody else to like give them some sort of inspiration.
Like a thumbs up.
Not even inspiration, that was the wrong word. Some sort of validation.
Yeah.
Validation is the word. So I would say like it's important that whatever you decide to do, make sure that it's something that you can really throw yourself wholeheartedly into. And yes, it's going to be times where you don't feel like doing that. It's going to be times where it gets hard or whatever the case may be. But again, like whenever I feel like something is getting hard and it's something that I really want to do, I gotta flip the mindset like, oh, this is hard. No, this is actually very easy for me. And then the entire energy shifts. Like that's how I was able to even like grow from 1 to 10K on TikTok, because like I stopped being like, this is hard, I don't know what to talk about, like, girl, you do know what to talk about. Like I do know what to talk about. And now I'm opening myself to be able to receive and opening myself for my higher power to give me things and speak through me and to create through me, because you are a vessel of God. So like if you are closed off, you're not going to be able to create the things that God has given you to create. And if you see a vision in your head right now, you have everything that you need right now to at least take one step forward. So like all of that, like a lot of people, especially when it comes to content, they're like, oh, but I need to leave my job. Oh, but I need to get a new phone. I need to get a new camera. I need this. I need that. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Because if God gave you that vision, you got a phone.
Yeah.
What's stopping you? There's literally nothing physical stopping you. It's all mental and energetic and spiritual. And yeah. It's very, very powerful.
I definitely want to amplify what you just said, because it sounded small, like when you were like, oh yeah, your brain starts to think, oh, this is hard, and then you were like, actually, this is easy. Like, it sounds small, but like that actually does work. Like, just saying it, because you don't have to believe it even in the moment, but like once you say it, your brain starts to see it that way. Like, oh, this is easy, and then like everything does change. And it's like our brains are powerful. It'll problem solve for you. Like, for you. Like we don't really have to do too much. Like it's literally sometimes just saying the opposite thing will make that thing true, even if you don't believe it. Because sometimes it can take a while to build up actual beliefs. Because beliefs is just something that you've heard over and over again, and then you start to believe it. So sometimes that can take a while to build up, but it's like your brain, once it hears something, it'll start to make that thing make sense. That's why if you tell it, oh, this is hard, your brain's gonna be like, yeah, it is hard. But if you're like, oh, this is easy, your brain's gonna be like, yeah, it is easy. Like it sounds small, but like it actually does make it.
It makes the entire world a difference. Like,
I feel like when your mind is open to like it being easy, it shows up right before your
it
eyes.
does. And manifestation is always instant. Once you decide something, the path is going to start unfolding right before you. And like as soon as the thing about manifestation is how long can you keep your focus on something positively? How long can you keep your focus on
like,
what
I
it is that you want?
But then it's like, how do you keep that consistent?
Affirmation.
Oh my gosh.
You have to literally rampage. You have to rampage affirmation. You have to change your mind, because if your mind doesn't change, nothing is going to change. You can constantly take action from the same mindset for the next year and nothing changes. still get the same results because you're coming from a mindset of, well, this is hard, or it's gonna take me 10 years to do this. It's gonna, like, bro, it doesn't have to take that
That's
long.
facts.
It
Think of
genuinely doesn't have to
placebo
take that
effect.
long.
Think of the placebo
Yes,
effect.
bro.
Like, even with medication, I know, like, that's not what we're talking about, but
No,
like,
but still.
your brain, when they do tests, they literally be giving people sugar pills, and then people be healing themselves because their brain is telling them that they're healing. So it's the same with this. Like, I just always think back to the placebo because it's like we can literally change our minds, like you said. Whatever you think of, it's going to happen.
No, for
If you
real.
think you're sick, your body's going to be sick. If you think you're powerful, then you're going to show up that way. So
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I was literally thinking all of this like earlier today.
everything is alive. Like,
Yes.
So
everything's alive.
aligned.
I said that like 3 times because the fruit is like, this is, I just needed this. That's all I'm saying. I really needed this.
Yes.
Like,
I'm so.
I'm like, I'm kind of over this lifestyle that I'm living
Yeah.
and that I put myself in, and I'm just like, I was talking to myself earlier today. I'm like, I can literally just cut all this shit off today and just be like,
Yeah. Like, we
we're
don't,
made to change.
we don't give
are
ourselves.
human.
We don't give ourselves enough credit for how much power we actually have. Like, if you could change right now, you could decide, I don't want this anymore. And then, but you can't just say like, oh, I don't want this anymore. You need to have something to replace it with.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you don't have anything to replace it with, it's just going to continue to revolt back to what you've always been like used to. Because like she was saying, like, it does take a while to build up your belief. Especially when you've been believing one thing for like most of your life. You've been believing that, you know, in order to have like an abundant amount of money, you gotta work super hard. You gotta work for 50 years, all of this stuff. No, you don't, especially in this time period. And like, this is why I'm like, girls, wake up, because you can literally use your beauty and your skills to create passive income for yourself. And all you need to do is show up. And like, it sounds very easy, you know what I'm saying? And it is easy if you decide to look at it like that. Like, and it takes a lot of confidence, but you do have to do the inner work to get to that place. Like, it's not just like I didn't wake up like this. Like, it's always been there, you know? I was just afraid to actually tap into it and like fully step into it. It's like I was half stepping. They gonna judge me. No, they gonna think I'm crazy. No, fuck that. Like, I don't give a fuck because, and that's another thing with creating content. It's like I would have the wrong people in mind while creating content. I would be thinking of like the people who might not resonate with it, and it's like, no, I'm not even talking to y'all.
There's a million
Why am I even
people
thinking
with
of y'all? Like even when it comes to like, you know, you posting like your music or whatever the case may be, like, don't be afraid of what people who don't resonate with you are going to be thinking, because they don't resonate with you for a reason. Like, you don't even want them to even be in your energetic space anyway. And like, sometimes we hyper fixate on people who are not supporting us or people who don't resonate with us so much that we're not even giving any attention to the people who actually do resonate with us, and the people who are literally waiting for you to show up, waiting for you to show up in your full authenticity, and like, you literally gave somebody else the permission to go for it for themselves. Like, you know? Let's go back into the fawn. So the fawn is like basically when you lay down, you play dead, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna just wait till this like uncomfortability passes me. You're gonna try to wait till like the stimulus like moves around you, and basically it's like when you start building the momentum, and then like you get that sense of uncomfortability, and you kind of just like exit stage left. It's just like, alright, it's too much for me now. Like, let me just stop. And you just stop showing up, and you just like stop altogether. So like freeze and fawn, they're kind of like they are kind of like the same, but like they're like slightly different. And again, these are things coming up in your body's effort to keep you safe. And your body knows when you are in danger, but also you have to tell your body what is safe. Like, especially when you're trying to expand into something that you know is going to be good for you, because like your nervous system is just there like we haven't been doing this, so like, what are you doing? Sit your ass back down. But no.
I'm gonna have to see question. Like if you run them out.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So this is
Okay. Oh, do y'all need to see the questions too?
I mean,
Well, y'all can like send it to each other. I don't know. Or you can send it in a group chat.
Oh yeah. I got it. Forgot we had a chat.
Right.
Oh, that's
Y'all ready for the second one?
Okay, I'm about to send it in a group chat, so whoever didn't get it.
And you can send it in the first group chat, I guess.
The first one?
The first one I created. They probably gonna be like, what? But yeah, it's a good question still.
Do I even have the first one? Wait. I don't even think I have the first one.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Wait, let me see.
I only have this one. And then the first one,
You want me to say something
I
in
think
it?
I see it.
Yeah. It's okay.
Did it pop up?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't name the first one either.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think I deleted it because you made the new one.
I don't know.
Oh well.
But
Or maybe you deleted it and forgot.
yeah, I might have. I don't know what I did, y'all.
Okay, I can see it.
But the second question is, what old stories or beliefs make me feel unworthy of receiving fully, and how can I rewrite that?
What old story?
Make me feel.
Yeah, what old stories or beliefs make me feel unworthy of receiving fully, and how can I rewrite that?
Okay. I sent it in the group chat.
Okay, I see it.
And the exercise, I really like to do breath work and meditation. It really helps. Like, it's not like bullshit. Meditation isn't just like you just sitting there trying to silence your mind, you know. And you can be very intentional with your breath work and meditation. So like when it comes to nervous system and stuff like that, it's important that you are breathing, because sometimes we hold our breath and we don't even know. And when you're not breathing, you're not alive, literally. And like I had to notice this within dance too, because it's like when I was like training younger or whatever, I feel like breath work should be a part of dance. And like I'm gonna really expand on dance alchemy, but like I remember I would be doing choreography and stuff like that, and like I literally would not be breathing. I would be
You have to breathe.
Yeah. Trying to remember the
Because you're so
steps.
concentrated.
yes, bruh, and like you have to breathe. You have to breathe, and sometimes even like when you're having an uncomfortable conversation, or you're like trying to figure something out, or like you just like really catch yourself, because sometimes you could just be sitting there like scrolling on your phone and you just not breathing, and like it makes a hell of a difference when you just
Yes. Oh my gosh. I do that all the time. Like I'll just catch myself and I'll just breathe.
Just take a deep-
yes.
I
That is so
notice too
essential.
when I'm like
Oh, you're right.
irritated, like I have like, because I used to be a very when I say fight, I'm not talking about like physical. I mean like just that defensive fight. Like if I feel attacked, like my mind automatically goes to like defend yourself. Like I'm a fight person, not more of a flight. And so I had to kind of like realize, okay, when you feel this way, don't just jump to like defense, you know. Even though sometimes like it was warranted, it was necessary, but even when it's necessary, like who cares about them? Like no, you gotta have peace with yourself. Like, do you really want to have that tension because of another human being? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to really like breathe, stop and breathe. Like when I noticed myself like getting irritated, I noticed I'm not breathing. Like if I'm mad, I'm not breathing. And then I'm like, wow, okay, let me just take the time. So it's just interesting you say that, because I I really don't be breathing. Like, it's just like, oh my gosh. And
Yeah, wow. That's definitely real. Like,
yeah.
that's definitely real. And like, we need to do that more often, even when you're not mad. Like, you don't have to be in necessarily like a specific like emotion or anything to breathe. Like,
Yeah, because
could
sometimes
just
we're not
breathe.
breathing properly just in general.
yeah, in general. And so like when it comes to like your nervous system in any situation, what can really help is if you place your hand on your heart and your belly and you just take a deep breath, slow breath in for 4 and then slow breath out for 4. And what I want you to do is I want you to focus on your heart, because like you could breathe and like it doesn't really like feel like anything happened, but when you actually focus your attention on your heart center, you feel lighter. Like if I ask you like, what do you feel like most passionate about right now, and you take a moment to actually breathe into your heart, like the answer will actually like flow better. Like your heart is actually your most powerful and intelligent organ. Like I heard one time somebody had like a heart transplant, and the person who got the heart, they started like craving like all of these like fries and like fast foods and stuff like that. And they had started talking to the family of the person, and they were like, oh yeah, those were his favorite foods, like, you know.
Wow.
And like your heart is really like intelligent. Like you think that it's your brain, but your brain literally like your
Because they gonna start getting high.
But your brain literally just collects information. Like half of your thoughts not even your thoughts, honestly. So it's like you tell your brain, you tell your body what to do. Your brain, like whenever you let your brain take over and like just steer you wherever you want to go, shit, you'll be going down a path that you heard somebody say some shit on TikTok. You don't even know that person, and you just like living that experience and just resonating with that because you haven't really like mastered control over your own brain and your own focus.
So easy to get lost.
Yes, bro. With these phones, you're constantly in people's faces and stuff. That's why.
Boundaries with social media.
Yes, it's important that you are creating more than you're consuming, whether you are posting it or not. Like, like creation in general is why we're here as human beings. Like, we're here to create. Whether that's like, even if that's just like talking, like we're creating right now. Like, I'm filming, but like even if I wasn't filming, like it's like actually living real life. Because now that we have phones, it's just like people live vicariously through so many people that they don't even fucking know. That like they don't even realize that they're wasting their life away. They don't even realize that like half of the things that they are thinking is literally like from someone else's experience, someone else's life experience, someone else's thoughts. And that might not even resonate with you. Like some of the things that I was thinking as far as like certain blocks that I would have would be shit that I don't even really believe for real. And it's like, you really gotta like cut that shit off, even if it's for like 3 days a week, like every 3 days, or not even like that. Like I guess like you can find like your balance of social media. It's like if you're not on there to post or you're not on there to like promote what you have going on, then like don't even, or like to support your friends and stuff like that. Just get off, because you will definitely go into a void, into a spiral.
And there's so much negativity sometimes.
No, for real, it'd be too much.
You said something about creation. You said something about creation, and it made me think of this quote that said, and I broke it down, so I'm explaining it to y'all. It said, the opposite of war is not peace, it's creation. And when I broke it down, I was like, war, in war you destruct, self-destruction. So instead of destructing, you create. So I was like, that's like tea. Did you hear me? I said, no, it's okay. I said, you said something about creation, and it made me think of this quote I saw, and I broke it down. It said the opposite of war is not peace, it's creation. And then I was like, war, and war you destruct. And if you think of like war, like we're in a war with ourselves, like you self-destructing. Instead, you create.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes,
And it just helped me like think, even when this might be going a little off topic, but like it made me think of like, you know how some people chase dopamine, like even with our phones we're chasing dopamine. Sometimes chasing that dopamine, you are self-destructing, like whether it's porn, sex, drugs,
you
like
always feel like shit afterwards.
exactly. Instead, like specifically on the sexual energy, or when you have like a urge to do a vice, they said it's better to just create something. So like go use that energy and draw. Go like write poetry. Go do something more creative, because you'll get that dopamine from something more positive. So I was like,
And
okay,
you'll feel a lot lighter too.
yes. And like you actually accomplish something and not just like feeling.
Or you get something out of it. It's not like a false sense of fulfillment.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
but yes. So that's what I had for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys for coming out and opening yourselves up to receive me today and tonight, and receive this experience. I definitely want to have more of these. This is the first of many. I know like I have these types of things in my dance alchemy classes or whatever, but I think I'm going to kind of like separate the two, because I want them to be like how we're talking for this long, we wouldn't have been able to do that like in one of my dance classes, because it's just not enough time. And I always want to just like go deeper into it. Like whenever I talk during my dance classes, once it starts to really get good, it's like, all right, we gotta go dance now. Yeah.
Every time.
Which is not a bad thing, but like, yeah. So like, thank you, y'all.
Thank you.
Yay!
I was laughing at Shayla because she was pouring the margarita and she